Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This morning, I am a hot mess, okay? We have had such a long, oh my God, week. It's been crazy. Both my kids had strep, first my daughter, and then now my son has, been, he got strep too, and so we were dealing with that, and then I don't know, we've had just, the worst kind of luck lately. And then we also had some friends staying with us just for a little bit, their family. And so they were staying downstairs while we helped them out, trying to get them out of a situation. And so I was unable to film. So I do apologize for being absent the last couple of weeks. But I'm back. I kind of had to push myself this morning to get downstairs and film because I got so far out of my routine. But today, as you can tell, I am doing a Shop My Stash video. Finally doing one after what 2 months? I do apologize for the long awaited wait. I have my bubbly. This one is the cherry. I have been stuck on bubbly for, I don't know, 2 months now, and it is so good. I'm going to be trying the pineapple one soon. I love pineapple, so I am going to see how that one goes. But you didn't come here for that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over nothing that's on my face, I swear. Okay, so this is from last night, okay? I did not, hot mess, like I said. I'm a hot mess today. Pay no attention. This is literally like real life, okay? So I didn't necessarily wake up like this because I did my hair. I put it up in a ponytail and I brushed it. But this is real life, okay? I woke up like this. Did not. I just needed to film a video for you guys because I felt so bad that I hadn't been able to film for you guys. So here we are. Hot Mess Express right here. Okay, so let's go over everything that I had in my drawers, minus one item. Let's see if I have the, oh, yes, here it is. Give me 1 second. So I had this in my drawer for my Shop My Stash last week, or the last month. And while our friends were staying, while we helped them, their son got into this and messed up the eyeshadow palette, so I had to throw it away. And so I no longer have that palette, but I'm hoping to get it again soon sometime. I do really love this palette. It's the BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibes Mimosa palette. So hoping to get that back soon because it was very enjoyable. I love all like the hot pink colors in there, and there's some really pretty shimmer in there. I had the e.l.f. quad. This is the Rose Water Bite Size Shadow. It's a purple palette. It's very nice, neutral kind of, and then there's a couple of shimmers in there. I had the ColourPop Flutterby palette. This is also a purple palette. I love this one as well. I used to actually not really like this palette, but then lately I've kind of been getting into more purples. I love purple and pink on me. I feel like it really draws attention to my eyes, not just my eyeshadow, but I really enjoy putting it on and playing with it. So then I also have the Natasha Denona Love palette. This is one of my favorite Natasha Denona palettes. I think I only have two. Yes, this is my other one that, and I only get stuff that I like or think I'll like. There's a few colors in here. Like this one, you can kind of see it's dipped, the pink one. I have a set look when I do this palette, and I absolutely, sometimes I'll switch it up and do different colors, but it's mostly the same that I do in that, but I just love the formula. It's really nice. Then I also used the Jeffree Star. This one is the Pink Religion. It's literally all like pinks and purples. And like I said, I'm obsessed with pink. It's like one of my favorite colors. So I definitely got some use out of that. Obviously having it done for 2 months, all this stuff, well, most of this stuff got used. There are a couple of things that I realized that I never reached for, or just rarely reached for. For foundation, I had the Dior Forever Skin Glow. Mine was in the shade 0N. I think this one's a little too light for me, but it still works. Sometimes I don't think it would probably work during the summer if I end up getting a little tanner, but I don't really tan, I burn. So I really do think though that I probably should go with a little bit darker shade, maybe like I don't know what the shades are, but I think it might be like a 1N. I have the Because Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Light Bisque. I will be throwing this away. It is way too light, and I've had it for over a year. It doesn't have an expiration on it, but I have had it over a year. There wasn't an issue with it. I've had it too long, and I know that certain formulations aren't good for X amount of times, and usually it's a 12-month. Believe Cosmetics, or Believe Beauty. This is the one you can find at Dollar General. This one is in the shade Delicate Ivory. I do really like this foundation. I know Paige Corn is the one who kind of turned me on to it. It's a really good finish. I do enjoy it. I had the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer from Maybelline. This one is in the shade 100 Ivory. I don't know. I feel like that one might be a little dark for me, which is weird because this is shade 100. It's really light. Now this one, on the other hand, is too light for me. So I'll put like this one underneath my eyes to conceal my dark circles, as you can tell. And then I'll put like a darker one on top of it just to kind of even out the skin tone so it's not too light. But this one is the Kosas 0.5. That's why it's too light. I just didn't think that any of the other ones would be light enough. They looked dark for me, and I'm kind of pasty, but this one is the Jeffree Star. Yes, my top broke. This is in the shade C7. This is the perfect shade for me, for how I use concealers. And I use concealers just to kind of like color correct under my eyes. I don't try to get the same shade as my skin tone because I like to brighten my under eyes. But C7 is seriously, every single time I go to the website, it is sold out because I've had this for quite some time and it needs to be thrown out, but I can't throw it out because I can't replace it. And I want to replace it because it's actually really good for me. It works really well under my eyes. I had another foundation, I realized, the CC Plus Color Correcting Plus Anti-Aging SPF 50 from IT Cosmetics. Now this one expired in March. I'm still using it. This is the shade Fair Light. It's still working. Excuse me, guys. But I know I need to throw it out. I don't know. There's still a lot of product left in it, and I don't want to waste it, and I feel terrible because I really like it. I know I could purchase it again, and I have other foundations, like so many other foundations, but I know I need to throw it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and be sad and put it over in my throwaway pile. Okay, so for primers, I know I'm like kind of jumping around, but I had the Tarte Base Tape hydrating primer. I barely reached for this. This smells of coconut. I don't really like the consistency. It's a little too liquidy for me. So I am also going to throw this away because I know I've also had this for over a year. And I'm not sad. The Hello Fab from First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. This one's actually really good. I used to not like it, and then I've just kept trying it with other foundations, and it's been working pretty great, honestly, and so I will keep that. Too Faced Hangover RX. This is the coconut water one. it has coconut water. So if you're allergic to coconut, do not get this. But this is also a hydrating face primer. So I had a lot of hydrating face primers in here, and I don't know why, because I like them, but at the same time, sometimes I want like a pore filling primer or a smoothing primer or something like that, because my skin has a lot of pores, especially across the bridge of my nose and like right in here. I don't know why, but that's how my skin is. It hates me. It's okay. And then we have some powder. I have the Laura Mercier in Translucent. I love this powder, one of my favorites. I have the Kosas Airy Cloud Set. I don't know how I feel about it. It's okay. It's not like my favorite. I wouldn't probably repurchase it. The L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It. I feel like this is a little too orange for me, but maybe it'll start working out in the summer. The Marc Jacobs Tantastic. Ugh, guys, I am so sad about it still. I still have quite a bit. I've had it forever, it feels like, but I'm not getting rid of it, and I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. All right, so we have the highlighter. Oh wait, one more bronzer. Okay, we have the Revlon Skin Lights in 115 Sunkissed Beam. I do really like this bronzer. It is pretty good. The Kylie Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Princess Please. It's a pink, icy pink highlighter. I do enjoy that. I did use that quite a bit actually. And the Mary Luminizer, guys. Okay, this one is in the shade Mary Lou Manizer. Okay, so this is like a golden highlighter. I don't think I reached for it, but maybe one time. And I don't know why. I think it was because I kept forgetting. It wasn't with the other highlighters. And I kind of feel bad. So I want to keep this in my Shop My Stash and actually reach for it. But I mean, I just didn't. And I'm sad. All right, we have the MAC Let It Glow Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I'm not trying to put words together. This is an icy white highlighter. I feel like this one's used for more like special occasions, parties, stuff like that. That's what that one was good for. I didn't use that one as much as I thought I would, but I did use it a lot more than this one. I have the Persona Blush in Georgia. This is a peachy kind of blush. I like the formula. It was really good. Now this one, guys. This one I barely reached for. It's pretty dark. It's Toffee Cake. I probably shouldn't have gotten it. But do you see how dark it is? Like, can you imagine that on me? I've tried it. If I use a light hand, sometimes I can make it work. But I feel like this one is just either fall or just don't do it at all. I gotta wait until this fall and see if I actually try to start reaching for it. Because, you know, in the fall, I like to reach for more dark colors. And maybe it'll go with how I have my whole look. But the spring, it does not. Okay, so I had two cream blushes. This one was from Anastasia. And this is in Peachy Keen. And this one is from M Cosmetics in Lychee or Lychee. I don't know how to say it. This one is kind of a peachy as well. And same with this one. I don't know why I kept reaching for peach highlighter. This one was obviously like more, here, I'll put them both together. And, whoa, I'm not trying to take the end off of the other one. They were literally, this one was darker and this one was lighter. So I kind of reached for this one more. But they were really both very good. I enjoyed both of them. I used to not want to have cream or liquid blush, and I've been reaching for them recently. Okay, so guys, mascaras. This is a public service announcement for you guys. If you haven't thrown out your mascara in the last 3 to 6 months, you really need to do it, okay? These are all going in the trash. That's it. End of story. MAC. This is the MAC Stack. I liked this one. I'll show you the wand. This was a very interesting wand. It tapered off at the tip over here, and then it got bigger. It wasn't bad. It's still like good, but I've had it open for longer than 3 months. So it needs to go. This one is from Ilia. Okay. And this one, I don't like the bristles on. So there's a flat, straight end, and then the other side is more hourglass shape. I didn't like that. But that one's also over 3 months old. I'm going to throw it away. And then we have the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes. This one was just like a regular kind of wand. It was huge though. And this one is also over 3 months. So this one actually is kind of getting dried out. I didn't hear that suction when I opened it just now. So those 3 are going to be going in the trash because of bacteria that you don't want to keep transferring. That's why you're supposed to throw them out after 3 months. Now, guys, we are actually going to do it. We are going to shut my stash. All right, guys, we are ready to pick our things in the drawers so that way we can put it in here. Now, everything behind it looks terrible. Like I said, we had people living with us, so I still have yet to clean up the space downstairs. So I do apologize for that. But let's get into our foundations, our concealers, and our powders, okay? So I need to grab for things that I haven't really been grabbing for. And I need to make sure that I still like it. Look at this. This is disgusting. I have not reached for this in like ever. I just need to mix it up a little bit because I know it's still good. I haven't had it for longer. What is this one? Hang on. I don't even know. This one have an expiration date? No. And it doesn't even say like how many months it's good for. But so I'm gonna test this out then, and then we'll see how good this is. This is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. I really enjoyed it when I got it. I have the 1 and 2 Ecru, which is actually the same as the double wear. I have that one in the same. So I know that this one is going to work color-wise, but other than that, let's find out if it works. I'll put it up there. Let's see. I feel like there's some foundations that I just need to make sure still work. Let's see, what shade is this one? This is the soft beige. Okay, so we're gonna do the Dewy Photo Focus from Wet n Wild. I need to see if this one is still good. And I know that there's a website that you can check with the little serial number that's down here. So I might have to check that out before I test it, just to make sure I can probably wear it. I should probably do that for all of them. This one's the same, but this is the original. So this one's not the dewy version. I'm gonna try that one too, see how that works, see if I need to throw it away. Because I know I've had some of these foundations for like ever. I'm gonna grab this one. I've had this one forever. This is the ABH Luminous in 200W, which I'm not warm, okay? I'm neutral. So I need to test that one out. I've tried that one recently. I'm almost done with this, as you can see. Like, well, now that I'm saying that, maybe I should take this and then just like try to see how fast I can get. This one, they don't have this color anymore. LN3. This is the Healthy Foundation from the Physicians Formula. I love this foundation, but I don't know if I can get this color anymore. Like, they really don't have it, I don't think. But I'm gonna try it. I know I'm grabbing like a crap ton of foundations right now, but guys, I need to test them out to see if they still work for me. And as far in between I've had my Shop My Stashes, I can do this. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me. I could probably just test a foundation a day. The Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. Mine is in the shade 110 Porcelain. I'm gonna grab that one. Literally, I'm gonna be grabbing most of my foundations. I'm not even kidding. This is the F6 shade from the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate line. This is a medium full coverage. I definitely need to test this out because I am starting to prefer just like light medium coverages. And other than that, I don't really like it. LYS, I feel like I didn't like this one. So I'm gonna grab this one. This one is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation in the shade LN6. So I'm gonna try this one as well. I think I only used it like 1 or 2 times. So I need to verify that I still like want it or not. So, okay, I think that's enough. I really want to grab these two. These two are also my favorites. These are so good for me. I have this one from IT Cosmetics in Nude Glow. This one's in the shade Fair. And then this one is in the shade 3. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I love both of these. They're so good. Yeah, okay, so that's it for foundation. I know I kind of have a crap ton, but like I said, I am going to be testing out one a day, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna like test these. Not really test, I'm testing more. So this one, I have pulled the tip off of it, okay? Because I was sick of it. Guys, I was sick of it. That stuff exploding everywhere on the thing. Yeah, and then like ruining the packaging. So I'm gonna grab this. Mine is in the shade 2. I always get lighter than my foundation. Again, I highlight. I'm gonna grab the Tarte Ultra Creamy. I love this one. It's in 16N. And I think I'm gonna grab this one as well because I think I've had this one for a while. This is the Conceal and Hydrate in the shade C2. So I'm gonna grab that one as well. Powders, I'm going to do my Huda Beauty. I've had this one for a while. This is in Pound Cake, and I need to see if I still like it or not. I just got this one to test. This is the number 7 Flawless Finishing Loose Powder Translucent. I believe this one I got from, it wasn't Influencer. It was the other one that I cannot think of. But I do like this one, so I'm gonna grab that. And we are done with this drawer. And this is my lipstick drawer. It's kind of a mess right now, so pay no attention to the person behind the curtain. Okay, so now we are gonna go into my primers. This is mostly my cream. I think this is one powder. I think everything else is cream. I don't know why I have this one up here then. And then I have all my setting sprays in here as well as my face palettes. And I need to grab a face palette. I'm gonna grab the Earth Angel first Boroscope. I love this. This has such different kind of feel for me. I don't feel like it's a issue to use. This is from Benefit. So we have the Hoola Bronzer, we have the Cookie Highlighter, we have the Georgia blush, and then we have the Honeymoon that was new to the line. So I'm gonna grab that. For setting sprays, I'm gonna grab my MAC Fix Plus and Cherry Blossom and my Urban Decay All Nighter. It feels like it's almost empty. I think I could get that done and out. And for primer, I'm also gonna grab my Urban Decay, see how well it still works, because I believe I've had it for a while. I don't think there's an expiration date on here, but I feel like I've had it, well, I've had it longer than 6 months. And this says 6 months on it. So we're gonna see how well it works, and if it doesn't work, we'll throw it out. This one, I need to go and see if this one still is good, because I've had this one over a year. This is the Water Jelly from Huda Beauty. I have no idea. This one says 12 months. I'm gonna just test it out, see how I like it, and if it still works. I have not grabbed for the NYX Marshmallow Primer in forever, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that one. And then we're gonna grab one of my tried and true ones. I love the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Now they have another one that's, I think, pink, and it has niacinamide in it. But I do really enjoy this one. This is definitely a gripping primer. It works really well. So definitely want to grab something that I really enjoy. And then let's see, I think I'm going to grab, I have not used this. I think this is Happy. Yes, this is the Happy Rare Beauty blush. So this is a liquid blush. I'm going to grab that. And I just grabbed a Rare Beauty. So let me do this Melt Cosmetics and Sandy Cheeks. This one is an orange one. I'm not going to open it because the last time I opened it with one hand, I dug my nail into it. So not about that life. So yeah, we'll grab this one. And then we'll go into our bottom drawer. And this is all my bronzers, highlighters, and my blush. And then we have extras that just won't fit because I have way too many. Let's see. I think I want to grab, I'm going to grab my Buxom. This one is in Staycation and Rooftop Tan. So we'll grab that. What is this one? This is the Becca Sunset Waves. I feel like I haven't tried that one, but I think that one's more summer. So I'm going to do my Capri Coast, see how I feel about it. This is like the one that most people would go to, so we'll do that. See if it still works for me. If it doesn't, we'll obviously get rid of it. I think that's it on bronzers, because I also have, sorry, I'm readjusting my feet. I'm kind of like laying on the floor now, or sitting on the floor directly. And then we will go into highlighters. I have a crap ton of highlighters. I almost said another word. I haven't grabbed for this e.l.f. in a while. This is white gold. So we'll grab that. This one shouldn't be here. It's usually I put all my Ofra back there. I think I can fit it. It's gonna go way in the back. Literally way in the back. See, guys? Half my stuff is missing because I can't get to it. I think I still want to grab for an Ofra, so we'll do this one. The Steph Tom's Milk and Cookie from Ofra. And I'm going to do one more. No, should I? Yes, no. Maybe so. Ooh, I definitely want to grab my Double Gleam. This is one of my favorites. Okay, for blush, or powder blush, I haven't reached for my Flower Beauty in forever. This one is in Sweet Pea. It's kind of like a purple pink, and I'm gonna grab for that, and we'll see how it works. Hopefully it's not terrible. Let's see. Oh, I should probably see how I feel about this still. This is the Essence blush in Beloved. So we'll grab that one. I do need to see if I like any of these anymore. My ColourPop. Not supposed to be there. I feel like this is the shimmer one, but I never can open those with... Ooh, I'm going to grab one of my Pat McGrath. Let's see. What is this one? So I got these to test for review. I reviewed them. This one will not open. Okay. So I think I'm either going to grab that one. I got two of them to review. I cannot, guys. I'm literally struggling. Ooh, I almost put my finger into it. So I'm actually going to grab both because I don't know how I feel about this one, and I know I like this one. So we'll grab both. I'll have a lot of blushes to test out too. Okay, so that is it on here. So now we have some of the eyeshadow palettes that I decided to go with this week. We have the Coca-Cola X Morphe Cherry Coke palette. This is one of my favorites. It is so pretty. It's like a purple, pink, neutral kind of thing. Love all the shimmers. They're so pretty. So we'll go with that one. Next, we have the Too Faced Salted Caramel Mini Palette. Whoa. Don't know what happened there. But let's see. This is what it looks like. If I can get this light to shine on it better. Let's see. There we go. It is kind of a more definitely neutral palette with that one pop of pink. I really like the looks that come from this palette. Then we have the ColourPop by the Rosé. And this one I have never used. My wife got it for me. Actually, I think I swatched it. Maybe I used it once. It looks like a brush was in there. But I don't really get a lot of use out of it. So I want to pull it in. So we're gonna do that one. And last but not least is another one that my wife got me. I don't think I've used this one often, if at all, because I just love the colors in here. I don't want to ruin them. But this is the Love Struck from Profusion. It is a 35 shade palette. You can't really see it very well with that in there. There we go. So that is what all the colors are. And there's like a couple grays in here and a brown gray. So, and then this really pretty shimmer. I like that. That's pretty. Okay, so definitely grabbing for that. Okay, so obviously not everything fits in here. We have got this big giant palette, and I picked out a lot of foundations. They all fit in this little area right here, which I am grateful for. Then we have all of the concealers here that I picked, plus this one I'm trying to use up. We have our Happy Blush, our All-Nighter, and one of our other foundations right here. This one, like I said, I don't know how long I've had that one, so that one's staying out there for me to try first. We've got my powder that didn't fit because I literally have these drawers kind of like jam-packed. I do need to get more mascara, so that is something that I will pick here in a second. Primer. We got some blush and another powder. We have highlighters. We have bronzers and one blush. And then we have the face palette and the small eyeshadow. Then we have the other eyeshadows out here, obviously. So that is how it looks. Now, like I said, I forgot that I needed my mascara. Guys, I have way too many mascaras. They're all in here. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to pick just two. So I'm going to pick the It Superhero and the Say, I think. So we'll pick those two. And then everything else, we'll go back in and we'll see how those two work for us. What fell out? Oh, this one. Okay. Alrighty, so I hope everybody had a good time watching my Shop My Stash. I do apologize for making it so late and looking a hot mess this morning, but it is what it is. So, thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and remember to stay beautiful.